listening to Paradise 98 FM.
Simply the best.
Good day, lo yung MME Radio Vanuatu.
Radio Vanuatu, one very good day.
We continue blow listening to National Broadcast Blog Radio Vanuatu.
I'm Francis Herman and I'm Chief Executive Officer of the Vanuatu Broadcasting and Television Corporation. And I've been in the industry for the last 38 years. One of the primary objectives of my role at VBTC is to reform the organization, to change it from a tired national broadcasting service into a very vibrant and interactive and healthy national broadcasting service for Vanuatu. The second goal is really to build the capacity and the skill sets of the team that's here and creating a team of future broadcasters. I think the national television service that we are trying to develop is one that is about creating an informed public opinion. I am an advocate of a national television service where it is neutral, it's impartial, it's there for everyone, as opposed to a state-controlled television service. And I'm happy to say that at least in the few years I've been here, this particular TV service is free of interference, and it's been there to educate people, it's trying to inform people, and it's trying to entertain people. So that's really the crux of our television service.
Welcome back in another time.
Paradise 98 FM, your number one.
Next up, MU1 National Music.
You sabe, for them more.
VBTC has huge potential. It used to be a very tired national broadcasting service. It is very vibrant. We have a long way to go yet. So we're on a reform program that's about developing not just the infrastructure, but developing the people who work here. And also developing externally, developing an appreciation of the type of service that is required. VBTC commercially has a lot of potential. Politically, can play a major role in bringing stable government. Culturally, it can be about, and it should be, and it will be about making sure that it reflects society, reflects culture. When people have information at their disposal, when they know what's going on, when they're fully aware about the environment they exist, not just locally but internationally, then only can there be stability in this country. It is about creating an informed public opinion. And this is our role as a national broadcasting service for both radio and television, that we help create this informed public opinion. So even from the Pickaninnies right through to the veterans, they understand what the development objectives of Vanuatu. They understand what good governance is about. They understand what anti-corruption is about. This is very important in developing a very stable and a prosperous country. Television can play a very important role. So politicians, business community, NGOs, chiefs, religious leaders, they should take full advantage of the fact that Vanuatu has a very vibrant national television service that reaches almost every corner of Vanuatu. When people look at television, they think it's so expensive. We can do it very cost effective. We can work inside your budget. 10 minutes of television represents so much more power than you would on, say, radio or in print. It can change the mindset. It can change how we run the country, how we run our family. Even for business, television is about reinforcing and changing buying habits, consumer habits. Television can do that. This station is owned by the people of Vanuatu. VBTC is a public service broadcaster. It is held in trust by the government of Vanuatu on behalf of the people of Vanuatu. And the people need to take ownership of this station. They must come out and say, I don't like this program, I like that program, could we have this? We need that feedback, not just a negative feedback. If something's being done well, let's say it's done well. If something needs realignment, let's realign it. We're not scared of criticism, but let's be constructive about it. And this is where it's important, like even for government. Why don't we have our leaders coming out all the time on national television, speaking to the people? They're not fully utilizing this medium, and we want to see them utilize this medium. It's very important. Support your own national station. One of the things we're trying to achieve is that we become a role model for the Pacific. We're a country that is not flush with funds. We can't keep relying on government handout. We can't keep relying on donor funding. We've got to create the wealth internally, and there's ways to do it. So in 10 years' time, I see this place cutting edge technology in terms of broadcasting. I'd like to think they'll have multiple television stations, multiple radio stations, all streaming, available with an app. At the click of a button, it's on your phone, with highly talented people who can be outsourced, who can be contracted out to run training all over the world. We don't have to keep bringing people from overseas in. We have the local talent locally, internally, and in country. That's what I see VBTC in 10 years.